Welcome to Morning Coffee with Dr. Stephanie. I am Dr. Stephanie D. Barnes. By day, I am a healthcare innovation attorney, but I am always the liberated lawyer. And I am committed to helping high achieving women experience a joyful, meaningful, and fulfilled life. And you can visit theliberatedlawyer.com for more thoughts on living fulfilled, fit, and free. Life is too long to be unfulfilled. And I have a question for you. What's in your cup? As busy CEOs of our lives, we are often filling the cups of others. We fill the cups of our families with love and inspiration. We fill the cups of our teams with motivation and encouragement. But what is left for us? You cannot pour from an empty cup. So this is a little something for you, so that you can serve others from the overflow. And today, I want you to empty your cup of don't feel like it. We often don't move when we should because we don't feel like it. We're not motivated. We are unmotivated. We are demotivated. And for some reason or another, we just can't get moving. And I want to distinguish between not desiring something. Sometimes it's just a hell no. Other times it's not in alignment with our purpose and it's not good for us. Those are good reasons not to move. But I'm speaking about those instances where you need to move. It is in your best interest to move. If you don't move, you move further away from your purpose. You move out of alignment with your purpose. You won't yield the outcome you desire and deserve, but you don't move because you don't feel like it. And sometimes we have to explore what is driving this I don't feel like it moment. What is the thing that is keeping us from moving forward? Is it hard? Yeah, it's a hard thing, but we've done hard things before. Is it something that is stretching us? Yes, that's the point of growth. But, it's not something that's impossible, but we still don't feel like it. And so we have to embrace that sometimes that feeling is a little something that's telling us a message that we need to hear. There's a good reason that we don't feel like it. We still need to move, but we need to honor the feeling we are experiencing. So I want to explore 7 reasons that we often don't feel like doing what we need to do. And when we understand that and embrace it, we can move through that feeling so that we can experience the momentum we desire and deserve. So the first reason is you need rest. We have to listen to our bodies and our minds and our spirits, because sometimes we are on the go, and we don't feel like it because there's no more energy in the tank. There's no more fuel in the tank. You may need rest. The second reason that sometimes you don't feel like it is you need encouragement. We often, as I say, encourage others, we motivate others, we inspire others, but sometimes we need to hear a little encouragement for ourselves. Sometimes, number 3, you may need backup. You can do it by yourself, but it's harder when you do it without a team. And so sometimes we need help, and that's hard to embrace, to think that we can't do it on our own. And again, you can, but why should you when you can access a team? Number 4 is you may need resources. You may not have everything that you need. And so rather than facing that, or just the feeling of being overwhelmed by knowing you don't have what you need, you say, well, I don't feel like it. Well, when you don't have the resources you need, sometimes that is just an opportunity for you to regroup and think about how can you get the resources. Sometimes, number 5, you are just plain afraid. Fear will stop you dead in your tracks. And instead of admitting you're fearful, because who wants to be afraid? Who wants to say, I'm scared? Who wants to say, I don't think I can do it? We will say, well, I don't feel like it. Well, you feel like it, but you're afraid and you may not be willing to admit that. Number 6, sometimes you just lack the capacity. It ain't in you. And it's not in you because of a skill set you don't have, or and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's a skill set that you can achieve, and sometimes it's a skill that you need to partner with others. But we have to be realistic about when we lack the capacity to do the things we desire, deserve. Just a small example. There's so many things I want to do in my backyard, but I lack the capacity, because even though I work out and I'm strong, there's some things I just can't do. I cannot lift. So I, have to be aware of that. And so that's an illustration of what I mean by sometimes you lack the capacity. And sometimes it's just things that are beyond your wheelhouse. And so you need to partner with someone who has it. And number 7, you just need to suck it up and go. Sometimes you don't feel like it, and there is no reason other than you just need to get up off your behind and go do what you need to do. And we have to be honest with which of these 7 drivers is telling us that we don't feel like it. Because the thing is, on the other side of you feeling like it is your purpose, it's your fulfillment, it's what you desire and deserve. And even though you may not feel like it, you need to move. You need to move it so that you can have the life you desire and deserve. So there will be days when you don't feel like it. Don't beat yourself up. Pause, honor the feeling, honor yourself, and ask yourself why. And if it's one of these 7 reasons, could be some others, there's a solution to each of these. Once you recognize why you don't feel like it, commit to resolving the why and pushing through. The life you desire and deserve is on the other side of the reason you don't feel like it. So face it head on, face it head first, and do what needs to be done. Today is the day to do what you don't feel like so that you can achieve the fulfillment you desire and deserve. Here's to pushing past. I don't feel like it. I hope that this morning's coffee brought you some encouragement and gave you a little insight into how you can move past those feelings of I don't feel like it. And of course, if you need a little extra motivation, encouragement, accountability, and inspiration, reach out for a revelation conversation, and you and I can talk about how you can motivate yourself, how you can draw on motivation externally so that you can get to the life you desire and deserve. Because remember, life is too long to be unfulfilled. Here's to moving past I don't feel like it.